keep random, so we'll have to do some ground push quickly. I don't think we can afford immediate expansion here, it's quite hard on this map. Possible to pull off as fallen in 1v1s, but here it will be too risky. Not really sure where we want to build the front base, but probably here.
What is the task? Yes, master. I will move.
So let's try it. I guess like this, and then the stables somewhere around here, and then block it here. So there are like two entrances they can possibly use. If they both go here, the one will probably, the further one will probably go through the middle. I messed up my minion here. But this guy would maybe go this way, even though it's probably still faster to go through the middle. So I think this is the main thing we should try to defend.
Yes, master. I will do it. I will move.
I'll try to build a goblin hut here, maybe add a totem. Urakar building two sides. That could also probably work. There is that wolf in the middle though. There is no wolf in the middle, there is just a tree.
The building. What is the task? I will do it. What do you need?
So we know that that is Empire, which is Enya. Muscle Skipper could be fallen, then it might be quite hard to repel it without totems, since they can just harness our Borons really easily. I think we'll have to go for towers. This one totem. But we mainly need to get goblins as soon as possible. I have one warrior. Let's go for a scout, even though this might be quite risky.
Yes, master. I will do
Now
it.
let's go for the hut.
The enemy is attacking us. Your command.
Okay, swordsman from Soulskeeper. So they have double Empire, which is actually quite okay. Double Empire against double Beast.
Yes, master. Your command. Immediately, master.
Let's try to block the entrance with a Boron. Nice. Second one with second Boron. Ah, he managed to pass through, but he will not find anything. I don't have an expansion, so we are fine. I don't think we need the totem, it's just a waste of resources. He cannot push me without catapults, and once he makes them, he will push me anyways. But be careful, there is a swordsman, so he's coming to Urakar this way. Wasn't able to stop him. Yeah, we'll probably need 2 more minions on wood. It was a swordsman, so he cannot tower rush us. If it was a peasant, it would be worse. There was one peasant of Enya in the base of Urakar. We should probably try to scout the enemy bases. Yeah, let's try to send a warrior here. Maybe another one in the middle. Make some super groups.
What do you need?
Not sure how we want to build it here, but let's try to make some defensive positions. That could be useful.
Yes, master.
My blade is ready.
Okay, no base here. No base here, so Soulskeeper probably didn't make immediate expansion. Unless he's doing some crazy stuff there. He could be going air. I don't even see a front base. And it definitely has a front base. Soulskeeper is for now probably just spamming swordsman or whatever.
Yes.
Yeah, maybe let's go for a warrior. Okay, Urakar managed to push there nicely with warriors. We'll probably go to assist him because I think Soulskeeper will come there soon as well.
I crave blood. Yes, master. Building complete, master. I will do it.
Alright, that is Soul Keeper now. So like I'll need to retreat, but I have a really strong army if I can get there. Should be able to push something. Soul Keeper will probably have some towers at home, so I'll rather push here. Definitely want to go for expansion, but let's make at least one totem first.
I will move. Your command.
Okay, some of my units are already here.
Yes. Use me. Use me.
Master. I crave blood.
Yes, master.
My blade is ready. Your command. My blade is ready.
That is Aura. Swordsman with Aura, we need to kill him, ideally.
Master. I crave blood.
Okay, a tower is being built there. My goblins should be able to push this, but maybe not. We will see.
Yes, master.
He's building the tower, so he's spending resources on that, or I would rather say wasting.
Use me. Use me.
That's how I like to call it.
Yes. Kill.
I don't think they have chance against this anymore, but
Command.
maybe they will keep trying.
Should I take their soul?
Okay, Soul Keeper coming from the back with some pikemen. That shouldn't be a problem, we will just auto-micromanage him a little bit. Make sure he doesn't do anything, and we should be fine.
Yes, master.
Yeah, now definitely time for the base.
I will do it.
Another troll. Ideally, Urakar can just spam more warriors, because those will be needed against the pikemen. I can take care of anything else. Pikemen are just something I might have problems with. He might also try to attack my home, but as I said, I have a totem there. And also decent amount of everything else. Okay, pikemen coming again. Fortunately, Urakar is here, my troll is also here. This guy will die, never mind.
Should I take their soul?
Use me. Where shall I go?
Spirits are with me.
Yes, master.
Yes, master. Yes.
Yes, master. Your command.
Okay. Yeah, Urakar can probably finish that. I will go for Soul Keeper so he doesn't have time to do anything. There is no tower that will be actually shooting, so he should be fine. I need to regroup a little bit. Secure the other side of the map.
What is the task?
We can probably get
Master.
this, maybe
What
harpies.
is the task? I will do
I'd
it.
like to use them. If the game allows it, and this is the game that definitely allows it. Soul Keeper probably has a base, or at least is making one. Maybe not fully working yet, but I think he's getting there.
Master. Yes, master. What do you need?
We definitely want another arena. Maybe in the back, doesn't really matter where.
I will do it.
We need some sacrifices here. Definitely more minions for our new bases. Maybe a witch.
Yes, master. My blade is ready. The building, yes, master.
Should I take their soul?
Your command complete, master. I'll serve.
Ah, Enya still pushing there. Okay, he maybe has a base. Maybe even made immediate expansion, I don't know. Okay, there's ton of pikemen, I don't really want to push into that.
Spirits are with me.
I definitely need some warriors, I guess, but we can try to make the harpies, some confusions. Potentially could work.
Your command.
Even an ogre, which is a big unit, but since I have the splash damage, it's actually pretty good even against
Should I
pikemen.
take their soul?
But I don't have hench anymore, hench yet, so probably not happening. Yeah, more damage will be actually valuable. Even though I want to be tankier against the pikemen as well. Okay, so Enya is dead. let's see if he's still waiting here. He left, I guess, so we can maybe go for a push. No, he's still there. He's just staying in the back. Okay, he has catapults.
Should I take their soul?
Fortunately, I don't have the confusion yet. Might be able to kill me here, we'll see. So depends if he has resurrection, which he has. If I had the confusion, it would be a different story. Like, this is definitely not looking good, but maybe we'll still kill him. Probably, yes.
Are with me.
Fortunately, he killed all of my Borons.
What is the task? I will move.
Definitely need new stables.
I will
But the Urakar is already here. Now I have the confusion ready, so we should be fine.
Our moron. What is the task? Small. Yes, what's their need? Our moron herd is too
Okay.
Yes, use me. Yes. Yes, master. Use me.
Now
Use
let's
me.
not waste this. I'll kill the totem. Not totem, tower.
Yes. Use me. Use me. Yes. Use me. Use me. Yes, master.
Go for a stone form. We can heal a little bit. Catapult, I will confuse him. Also confuse maybe some pikemen. We have more harpies now, even ready.
Yes. Yes, master.
Okay. Some pikemen here. Let's confuse them. Okay.
What is the task? What do you need? I will move. More. I will do it.
Use me. Use me. Yes, master.
What is the task?
He's making mages maybe, or researching decree, but shouldn't be a problem. Berserker base so slow. I mean, it's also so broken, so that's definitely good.
Use me. Yes.
Not much very treated here, maybe. Ah, he has a base. Even with some towers there. But calls it GG, okay. So yeah, nice game. I don't have any replays yet, so we could save something for this version. Need to create a folder. So yeah, like this. 02. And we can do something here. It was 2v2 and it was shards of winter. And it's 02, okay. So yeah, most skills Urakar here. Only 12 losses, really good kill ratio. In terms of resources, I don't know if they went immediate expansion or what was their intention there. I think Enya maybe made a really quick front base, then an expansion, then got pushed. Soulkeeper probably made his base much later because I scouted there. At least not crashing. Okay, nice, we are in game. So, Shards of Winter, we have Urakar vs Soulkeeper, Beast against Empire, double green. What I was saying. Maybe they had some discussion here. This map is strange. It's bad. Small area to fight. That's pretty obviously subjective in terms of which map is good. For example, Suak really likes this map. He doesn't like that much the open maps and bigger maps that, for example, maybe next time makes. But for example, Macrozerk also really likes them on the other side because he prefers to play in that play style. Suak likes to also have the early game there. When you play with one base, obviously on the bigger maps you have natural expansion right before your base. That's what the design is of all the maps for maybe next time, because he prefers that playstyle, same as Macrozerk, so it's just really different for everyone. This is just something a little bit more in the lines of the original maps. This is really similar design to Dark Side Forest, for example. There are basically 2 expansions for everyone. So obviously different layout, but really similar design to the original maps. I would say this is more open, like a lot, quite wide corridor. I think it's like average in terms of the width of the corridors, but you have many ways to get to a certain place. So there is like 4 paths leading to one crossroad. You can attack from 2 different directions or even go around the whole map. So I think this map is quite okay. I wouldn't say it's like the best map obviously, but if I thought it would be a bad design, I wouldn't make it. So yeah, so we're going for a quick scout with a peasant immediately fighting Urakar. It wasn't like immediate scout, but pretty quick. Should he wants to go for tower rush? Probably not. These barons would scout it anyways. The base is far enough away from this area, so even if you destroy the trees, you can't really harass here with catapults unless there are like buildings everywhere. Also cannot enter this area, so that's just for visuals. And to create this ramp. Urakar looking on this side first, so it will take him some time to find Soulskeeper, but this warrior should do the work. We see a tower different, I mean, quite interesting position of the tower. I would definitely place it behind the barracks. First of all, they are tankier. Second of all, these won't even cover the whole entrance, just the bottom side. Swordsman blocking the warrior from scouting the base, but now he should be pretty confident that the base is here since there is so many units of Soulskeeper. He made a blacksmith. He's going for not expansion, for tier up to Stonekeep. Potentially unlocking some more advanced units, but we don't see 11th century yet, so probably just swordsman with priests, maybe some catapults. I don't think he's going for Valkyries anytime soon. Urakar successfully pushing the swordsman back with 4 warriors against only 2 swordsmen. Maybe 3, but still no chance for Soulskeeper to push that. And he's not making swordsmen now. He doesn't have population, he doesn't even have any resources. He really invested many resources into upgrades, tech and towers defense. And this is a perfect time for Urakar to go for expansion, or also get to some advanced units, but he can also just continue pushing like this, even though he won't be able to push against the tower, so he's rather just going to scout the expansion. Obviously he could also make the expansion somewhere totally crazy, maybe here. Either of them, but obviously Soulskeeper now definitely is not showing any signs of the plans of making an expansion. He's just straight up going for catapults and priests, and he will try to probably push Urakar with a timing push. While Urakar is doing something similar, but probably going for the expansion, so he's just rather staying on the more baseline units. He's making warriors for now. He's actually going for a nice push here against the swordsman. Soulskeeper should definitely retreat. He has a tower there, so there is no reason for him to fight here. He can easily retreat here if he loses a swordsman. It's a big mistake, but he didn't, so he can easily heal them on the temple, which means it was actually worth it, because both of them lost HP, but it's much easier for Empire to actually restore that HP, so this is quite good. Obviously now Soulskeeper needs to quickly start pushing again, because there is an expansion. He doesn't know about it, but he can probably kinda guess it, since he sees only warriors for now. No advanced units. Injured warrior going for a scout, probably smart. Goblins finally being made, but pretty slowly. He needs to start using all of these barons immediately. He will have 5 or 6 more goblin riders here. here it will be extremely hard to push for Soulskeeper. He needs to make catapults for that. And some priests, which he's slowly doing. Now even making those Elven Sanctuary. It's not like you would really probably expect any air harassment from Beast, but it's still good to have the Phoenixes available. Or maybe he wants to add some Valkyries, but probably not the best idea against Beast. Maybe for some slight harassment. But yeah, expansion will be finished now. Soulskeeper scouting here a little bit with full heal Swordsman, maybe dealing some free damage again. Finally one Goblin Rider here, but you need to multiply them to make them effective. This warrior will almost die. This Swordsman as well, Soulskeeper escaping at the last second. He's not using his catapult, which I think is not the smartest move. I don't think he blocked it there, there is still a wide enough path, I think, to get through the buildings, but yeah, this expansion is definitely gonna gain some value pretty quickly. If he produces minions in both bases, he should be pretty fine. Soulskeeper, yeah, running with one peasant there, but Urakar scouted it, so he will probably go destroy that. And I think one warrior should be enough. We just split his army, which might be a chance for Soulskeeper to destroy this, but I don't think he will realize it. Warriors didn't scout the tower. I'm not sure what he's doing now. He's probably focusing on his home, trying to produce some new units, but yeah, he scouted it fine. Now Soulskeeper might try to push here, probably not. If he's trailblazing, he can easily catch the goblins, I mean the Boron Riders, Goblin Riders, with trailblazing Swordsman, or even just with Pikemen and Potions. But Pikemen will just die to the warriors, so he needs to use his Swordsman as well. Lakfaro here, hi man. We are probably playing the last game, so if you wanted to play with us, it's probably too late, but maybe we'll play some more games in the evening. Urakar definitely now winning on population and also on resources. Soulskeeper is just sitting at his base, he has zero scouting. He's not getting any advantage from extra income. If he has secret base somewhere else on the map, that would be good, but Urakar is scouting that with the warriors, so it's not looking good for Soulskeeper, but now he has a really strong push. Especially with the priest, he should continue pushing. I don't see a reason to retreat here. Obviously he needs to make sure he brings the catapult with him, but he should definitely continue pushing. He wants to go for expansion now, but immediately scouting by a warrior of Urakar. Also we see an arc, so potentially some harassment. It's not the easiest to do here, but maybe you can drop a catapult here, even though maybe you can shoot these guys, but probably can't reach a base. I think this map is kinda protected against these catapult harassment drops. But he should be able to finish this peasant, he can escape. I didn't really like this move.
The enemy is attacking us.
Yeah, he has many really low HP warriors. He either needs to micromanage them really well or just add some witches really soon and start healing them. But for now he's not really advancing to anything else.
The building complete, master.
He has Weapon Master, he's making their archer, but for now he's just spamming warriors and goblins.
Complete, master.
Which is usually strong enough, but once there is like lots of priests and catapults, it becomes quite difficult. This warrior should be also on patrol, at least between two bases. Right now he's just standing on the furthest base for Soulskeeper, which is also really close to Urakar's starting point, so I don't think Soulskeeper would expand here. But he could potentially expand, for example, here or here, so I would probably try to check that, or maybe even the middle expansions. Those are actually quite hard to scout a base at without flying units, because you actually need to go into there and then back. It doesn't lead anywhere else, so it's actually quite safe to make bases in these middle positions as well. If these places were shorter, it would definitely not be as powerful. But Soulskeeper now has a Phoenix, so he's scouting quickly. He obviously saw this base. Now he'll scout this scout, but outside of that nothing much is really happening. Both players should definitely go for more bases now. Otherwise, unless Urakar wants to push it now. but he also invested lots of resources into his infrastructure. So that might be a small drawback. I would definitely take all the Borons at some witches for healing. Also bring the new units, but he can probably push it with this. So Sleeper doesn't really have anything. He has one catapult here, second one not even with his army.
The building complete, Master.
Urakar is definitely still winning on population by a lot.
The building complete, Master. Our research.
Some upgrades, nice. Bestiary is ready, 2 of them. Also Revive Altar is being finished, but nothing is being produced in the Bestiaries yet. They're still waiting with his army. We see some witches. Base of Soulskeeper finally starting to work a little bit, but towers are not upgraded yet. The peasants are not really working.
Building complete, Master.
We don't see much production. Both players are on 0 resources, but as I said, Urakar has way more population. Still faster income, since there is not maximum peasants. The towers are almost finished, but now Soulskeeper is moving his army away. These towers will definitely not finish in time. Or maybe one of them might. Probably not even. It'll be like exact. Yeah, it's finished, but it's only half HP and already getting killed. Soulskeeper a nice push, but he should definitely utilize his catapults a little bit better, I would say. He needs to block these warriors with his swordsman ideally, but nice push. Secret push with 3 extra warriors from Urakar. They probably just arrived from his production buildings, but if he kept them there, it would be even a better move. And this totally decimated the formation of Soulskeeper, and I think he will fall here without even killing like almost any units from the Urakar's army. He should have definitely stayed here with his army, wait for the towers to finish the upgrades, and definitely just fight so he cannot get rushed from the back. But this was definitely a really good position for Urakar to fight in, and also with the extra population he had, he managed to take him down. So let's take a look on the results. 15 minutes, 43 kills for Urakar, 12 for Soulskeeper. Also way more produced units, largest army by far. Soulskeeper more upgrades, but Urakar really didn't need them. The Blacksmith for Soulskeeper was finished really soon in the game, but really early in the game, while Urakar made his Weapon Master much later, but still managed to get 3 upgrades there. Probably it was the Superior Boomerang for Goblins, and then just 1 damage and 1 armor upgrade in the Weapon Master. Also, Soulskeeper probably had maybe I think he had Resurrection and probably just 2 upgrades for damage and armor for Swordsman. Or maybe some upgrades in main building, doesn't really matter. Also more resources for Urakar, he had his base much earlier. The Soulskeeper's base maybe paid itself off, but he also invested into the towers, so I'm not even sure. Overall he was just a little behind on resources. But yeah, GG's guys. Team against Luck Pharaoh and Soulskeeper. So yeah, Soulskeeper indeed got fallen here, so at least we will have all 3 races. He spawned in the bottom right corner, his ally Luck Pharaoh is in the top right corner as Beast. And then we have Empire against him in the top left corner as Enya, and Urakar as Beast against Soulskeeper on the bottom side in the bottom left corner, playing as Beast here with the dark green color. So yeah, seems like Soulskeeper is going for a more conservative approach with a base back here. He left a huge spot here, that's a big disadvantage. He definitely shouldn't have done that. He's even going just for 1 hive. Like for a building definitely much more in the front, which is definitely smart. Urakar doing basically the mirror strategy. Then we have Enya here, building even more in the front, probably wants to close it here. Which might leave some potential for attack from this side, but this is also pretty narrow, so he should be able to defend here if he places a tower here, maybe second one in this area, some more buildings. He probably wants to secure both expansions. Oh, I quite like this. It's the same position as these buildings, it's just that the second barracks are a little bit more in the front, but they are right next to each other, so this can definitely work pretty well. Soulskeeper tried to block this with a control form, but this is still big entrance that can be used at least by small units. He needs at least one more control form here to fully block this, which he might secure with his second summoner. He's probably saving up for incubator, I guess. 150 gold, which he's now making. And yeah, already scouting Lakfaro with his peasant. We'll just check this expansion, nice. Now he's going here. Warrior of Urakar already coming out of the base. Soulskeeper went for a really quick hives. Doesn't even have a front base. The only player that didn't do that. And he's still not playing aggressively. He has some stingers, he's staying with them at home. He's not even producing too many of them. He's making a lightning spire, so this really seems like probably some hive guards, but together, I mean, to be honest, just with one base, I don't think this will work too well. Also, if Enya maybe makes some phoenixes to protect Urakar, it will be really difficult for Soulskeeper to do anything. Yeah, already is the tower, it's just not upgraded yet. Lakfar going for Weapon Master, so potentially some warrior push. But we see some secret tower rush from Enya. I don't think Lakfar will scout that, especially if Enya can lurk him out this way with his swordsman, so now he'll stay really alert about his position and cautious with his units. So Soulskeeper is finally sending some stingers around the map, at least for scouting. Lakfar trying to fight back, but there is lots of swordsmen coming, so I don't think that will really work. And even though Soulskeeper is sending his stingers around the map, he probably won't scout this tower. It's really in a really difficult position to scout. Urakar going for a base, which Soulskeeper will scout, so definitely nice move from Soulskeeper. And he's also making actually third hive, so he's not going for guards. He maybe just wants to spam stingers, he just delayed it a little bit to maybe bait Urakar to going for expansion. Lakfar is going for a totem now, but Enya also finished his tower, which should be able to destroy the totem. This Baron almost scouted this by, I think, but because of the high ground it was not scouted, I would say. Stinger's coming here now, so Enya might have a problem. He is basically 1v2 here. But once the tower finishes, I don't know what they want to do, but now it got scouted. It got scouted and it's a 2v1, so I think the Stingers will finish the tower. He needs to repair it immediately. Stop building this tower, start repairing this one. He did it, but I think it's a little bit too late. I think it will fall. Urakar coming here with a warrior, but at the last second it fell, so this is definitely a huge win for Lakfar and Soulskeeper. Even though Soulskeeper lost some stingers here, it doesn't really matter. Lakfar maybe didn't even lose any units, and they managed to stop the tower rush and push Urakar and Enya back really well. Urakar is not really making any pressure anywhere. He has some warriors now here, but against the spitters you just need Goblin Riders, otherwise the warriors will just fall, same as the Army of Empire usually does against spitters if you make just swordsmen in the beginning. And I should probably upgrade this tower in case the enemy team decides to go for some offense now. And it's going for expansion as well, so we have two expansions on the left. Dark Archer, some totem here. But nothing much else. There is not even a goblin hut. So I think Soulskeeper now has a really good chance of potentially pushing here with spitters. Either of the enemies. And if Lakfar also joins in with some goblins, potentially some warriors, they should be able to do some nice things. Lakfar even swapping his warriors here, dropping weapons in the Weapon Master, and then picking them up with full HP minions. You can see all these low HP minions, they didn't get harassed here. They were just the warriors from the fight returning here, and he's transforming them back, basically full healing his warriors really effectively in the early game. This is the most effective heal in early game that you can do. Usually beast is really weak healing, but, or not, I mean, sacrifice is strong, but you can't really use it in the super early game. But if you use this drop weapon heal, it's actually pretty powerful. Urakar is doing a nice push here on Soulskeeper, but I don't think he can do anything. There is a tower and 4 spitters. I'm not sure why it's so lagging so much now, but okay. So Soulskeeper should be able to repel this, even though he lost the tower, but I don't think that was really worth it for Urakar. The warrior is actually more expensive than the tower. In terms of gold, it also costs 50 wood, but wood is not a problem for Soulskeeper and Lakfar team. But yeah, Lakfar is going for an insane push now. This is a huge army. He just picked up so many weapons here. Everything is full HP. He also has goblins. One tower will do nothing. And unless Urakar has some decent army to send there, I think this is GG. Because this is... The army of Lakfaro would now kill probably both Enya and Urakar together. And Soulskeeper is also sending 50 population of Spitters behind that. So they don't even need a population. I mean, not a population. They don't even need expansions here to do anything. So yeah, definitely Lakfaro did a really nice job here. It's one of the strongest pushes you can accumulate. Maybe you could potentially have stronger army if you have the Nightmare timing push with Fallen. That's one of the strongest timing pushes as well. But I'm not sure if you could even defeat this with that. Obviously Stingers would be able to take down the Goblin Raiders quickly, but also with lots of units and the splash damage would be really powerful there. Into the Frost Shields. But yeah, this is definitely one of the strongest pushes you can make. So Enya is moving here, but there is a Stinger of Soulskeeper, so this will also not stay alive for too long. Maybe this warrior can save it. Urakar tried to push here against Soulskeeper, but there is no way. He has warriors against Spitters. I was going for some goblins. Yes, second income. So they are not necessarily behind on resources, you just have to play 1v2. But he doesn't really have any army. He should be making trolls against this. But he also needs something to kill the warriors, so this is a really difficult position to be in. One totem won't do much. He just outranged it. And escaping with lots of peasants. Unfortunately it's finished, so we cannot cancel it to get the resources back. Stinger got pushed back, but they know about that base. Both Lakfaro and Soulskeeper have the most population here. So Urakar still didn't get the value back from his expansion. And now as you can see, both players on the right team are making their expansions. So Urakar can now secure one or two more expansions quickly. I don't think they can catch up. And now it's basically that. He won't have time to recover, I think. Maybe it would be actually just better to send on all the resources to Urakar when he lost his base and just leave. Or not leave, but maybe leave some building somewhere for them to wander around the map, but not really try to recover anymore, because I don't think he will have time for it. Yeah, he just wasted 400 gold here, which Urakar could potentially use, but he also has some resources on his own that he's not using now, so I think that won't be the major problem. As you can see, Lakfaro just has a stronger army. Even when totems are involved, I don't think this will be enough. You should definitely retarget the totems to the Goblin Hunters, because those can actually run pretty quickly to the totems. As you can see, warriors just tank it. They don't really care about it too much. Okay, and I tried to do some push there with a swordsman, but he just died. Obviously this is dead. Urakar maybe will manage to push this back. And he also used minions. Yeah, he had a totem there. He's even using a troll now. But now there is the push from Soulskeeper, so I don't see this working anymore. Urakar coming with his army, but there is still Lakfaro with some goblins, and then Soulskeeper who actually splits his army. He doesn't want to fight the enemy trolls. He just wants to kill the enemy infrastructure, kill the economy, and then simply win on mess with more units. So this is obviously GG. Let's wait for Urakar to surrender. Lakfaro doesn't have much population now, but he's making one population goblins, so I did GG. And there's always some pre-written message from before. So Enya 9 kills, Lakfaro 27, 52 Urakar, 65 Soulskeeper. So actually, Makfaro didn't get that many kills there, even though I think he won the game. But yeah, that wasn't much to kill in Enya's base. So it ended up like this. 2 researches for Soul's Keeper. Yeah, Urakar got a little bit more resources, but he also spent lots of it on more infrastructure, and overall he didn't really accumulate one big army at a time. He had only 16 largest army, which was definitely not enough.